Hey everybody, welcome back. This is our July Nerd Block unboxing, and we've got a few sort of expectations associated with it. We got the email saying that this was going to be jam-packed, that it would have something from Star Wars in it, and it was something from Stan Lee, Joss Whedon, Comic-Con. So we're kind of excited about this. And like a lot of our other videos, we've got a recommendation after the unboxing proper. So here goes. Nerd block. And voila! Oh!
Ooh, that looks like a plushie.
That looks like a TIE Fighter plushie. It looks like actually Darth Vader's TIE Fighter plushie. That is cool.
How can you tell that it's Darth Vader's?
Because of the color. The regular TIE Fighters are the gray. And I think Darth Vader's had something different about how it was designed too, but really the biggest thing... Oh, actually, and the panels on the side, because the regular ones were... Or were they not? Or this was the... I can't even remember now, but to me it's the color. Because I think Darth Vader's was actually folded in like that, right? It had that little angle on the thing, but it's the color that makes you think it's... But it might not be. Doesn't actually say on the label. StarWars.com. Oh, that's kind of cool.
That's awesome.
I like plushies. Okay.
I see a Nerf thing.
And here's the biggest thing that's usually in the package. Turtle Power. So TMNT.
Yeah. And then it's the
Parts, repairs, and pizza. Established 1984. Cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Alright. Oh, and a Nerf gun. Okay, hold on. Let's take this apart.
Nerf Zombie Strike.
It's got the disc. Oh, it's a disc. Alright, hold on. This is gonna thwart me. He's kind of childproof. Tangled. That's the one thing I don't really like. I don't really love about some of the way stuff is packaged in action figures. I guess you can't help it when you...
Nerf Zombie Strike with these bird things. I have one like this, but it only comes with one.
Alright.
Except it's also not a Zombie Strike, and it also wasn't something I paid for. So pretty good, all things considered. I think it looks pretty much exactly the same, though, as far as I can tell. Obviously, like a little bit different.
Right.
But I feel like they just remarketed it as a Zombie Strike thing.
Yeah, clearly they have.
So it feels like just more, branding than anything else.
So it's actually not a bad thing to have in our...
It's called the Ricochet. Actually, no, it's different. I don't know.
Alright, so do you remember how to load it? This looks like there's something...
Hold back, I think. I don't know. Should we not figure this out now?
I don't know, it's kind of cool. I guess we could probably read the instructions. That would be the smart thing to do, but... Yeah, okay.
Okay, we'll do that later.
Oh, cool! Comic-Con Episode 4, A Fan's Hope. Exclusive minifigures featuring Stan Lee and Joss Whedon. So there you go. So that's clearly looks like Stan Lee to me, like a young Stan Lee. I'm not sure who that's supposed to be.
Joss Whedon?
No, I don't think that looks like Joss Whedon.
I know, but somebody. Wait.
Whoever that is. There's Joss Whedon up there. That looks like it's an action figure of that guy. That looks like Morgan Spurlock. Right, because he did it that...
So much fun, it'll make you want to glue your Spock ears on permanently.
He did...
Oh, but it's a...
It's a DVD.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And Star Wars Insider. Oh, that's cool. Alright. With alternative cover. And it's actually current. Issue number 151, August, September 2014. So not some old, stale magazine, but an actual...
They're certified product of the month. Comic-Con Episode 4, Fan's Hope.
Oh, too bad. Because there was a Joss Whedon action figure that we could have gotten.
Oh. Oh well. And then Star Wars Deformed Vehicles, Nerf Zombie Strike Ricochet, Star Wars Insider Magazine, and Nerd Block Turtle Power. So they're deformed vehicles. Oh, I kind of would have wanted the Falcon. The Millennium Falcon. That would be cool.
Oh, it's front load and fire. It's a good thing I didn't try to force it. I would have busted it. You front load it. And how do you... There you go. And... Oh, quite nice. Alright, that was cool. I'm quite pleased with this month's Nerd block. Once I figure out how to use it properly, I'll probably like it even better. There we go.
I don't know where that went. Don't bother getting it. We'll get it later.
So there's our Nerd block unboxing. That was actually pretty cool too. I'm still happy with Nerd block. I think we're going to definitely keep this up. And the end of our unboxing proper. And here's our recommendation. So one thing we've tried to do is when we make a recommendation, it's usually for something that's relatively obscure, and TV typically doesn't count as that because, you know, a lot of people watch TV. It's easily accessible. And even a poorly watched TV show usually has a bigger audience than some of the stuff that we recommend, but we thought, what the hell. So here it goes. We've got a couple TV shows that we both love that are done. They're no longer in production, they're no longer on TV, but we love them. So we thought we'd recommend them. The first up is Freaks and Geeks. So this was a show that was canceled after one season. A lot of people probably heard of it because of some of the actors who went on to much bigger and better things.
Mostly the guys here.
So, well, Linda Carlini went on to do Scooby-Doo, and she was in ER. I'm not sure what she's in now, but yeah. Seth Rogen, James Franco, and, oh my god, I'm totally drawing a blank. And he's one of the biggest guys on How I Met Your Mother and stuff. Jason Segel. That's it. And so, yeah, these are signatures from Paul Feig, the guy who created Freaks and Geeks, even though Judd Apatow produced it. There's Sam Levine's signature, who played Neil. There is Steve Banos, who played the math teacher. Martin Starr, who played Bill Haverchuck. And Natasha Melnick, who was Cindy Sanders. And John Daly, who was the main character, Sam. So yes,
One
it was...
of the main characters.
Yeah. It was a great show. It was about high school, but realistic. It celebrated the really small victories, not like the big dramatic kind of stuff that you see in a lot of shows that aren't as realistic. And it was painful to watch sometimes, right? But it was just really interesting, and it was good enough that it was worth double dipping. So we actually got the yearbook edition too, which has a facsimile, and it's still available actually. Originally it was supposed to be a limited edition, but, well, that went out the window. Nope. And it's got a facsimile yearbook with, made up signatures and stuff, but really cool. And a lot of interesting information about Freaks and Geeks, and a special 8 DVD edition instead of the regular 6 DVD edition. And unless you're a big fan, it's probably not worth getting, but if you're a fan, it is really cool. It's a real great kind of TV show artifact if you love the show to enjoy it. And the other show that we're going to recommend is a homemade Canadian show called Corner Gas. It's probably one of the most successful Canadian. That's the full tank, which is how they marketed the complete
I don't like
series.
how most of these, the logos are in the same spot, and then there's one way up there, and then one who's just a little bit down, and everyone else is normal. They shouldn't do that. But
it's a great show, and they're actually coming together this year. If you're watching this later, it'll be meaningless to you, but in the year 2014, they just had a Kickstarter in June to engage the fans in the movie that they're making. After, a few years off the air, they're making a movie right now. They're actually filming currently in what's also known as Dog River, Rouleau, Saskatchewan, and it's going to come out at the end of November and December. Now, a lot of Canadian TV shows I'll watch, sometimes because I just feel like I want to support Canadian TV, and I don't really, enjoy
Canada!
But Corn Gas was a lot of fun.
Healthcare and maple syrup and stuff.
Yeah, but you're a big fan of Corn Gas. Tell everybody a bit why you love it so much.
It's just really, really entertaining. It doesn't get as serious or anything like that. It's a small town. There's, everybody knows each other's name, and it's just a funny show. It's a quiet kind of humor. It's not one of those, not the kind of humor that relies on a lot of insults or swearing or any kind of painful kind of stuff, right? It's just a lot of fun. It's a small town. Except for Oscar, but... Alright, that's true. Oscar. His
Oscar's
favorite
the
term.
town crazy
guy, and his favorite term is jackass.
Cantankerous old man. Get
Sure.
off my lawn, kind of. Yeah. So there you go. If you're bored for anything to do, Freaks and Geeks, great TV show, and Corn Gas, another great TV show. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you next month.